guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So today we're going to knock out another one of these GT Legendary Goku events category missions. And of course we are going to be doing it no item style. Now I would imagine Grid 8 Power / Giant 8 Power. This is one of the, I would say, I was going to say for both versions combined, this is probably the easiest one. But no, Battle of Wits honestly is probably going to be the easiest one to get done, because I think just using some sort of like a rainbow superclass leader and then bringing a friend SCR Vegito is going to be sufficient to easily be like, I just don't think that Battle Wits category 1 is going to be very difficult for a majority of global and JP players, right? Now if you're a JP player, the Reps Universe 7 mission is super easy. I know there's been a lot of controversy about that on global, but it's like, guys, like, it's much better that global gets this stuff now. Like, yeah, global, it's really tough to beat it right now for global. Okay, tough shit. Like, you know, in 2 months, it's going to be a joke when you get all those free-to-play EZAs and stuff like that. Like, I don't really understand the complaint. Like, it's just no matter what, there is going to be complaints. Like, anything Dokkan would do. Because you can't sit there and say, oh, well, if they just caught the games up, it would be fixed at that point. Yeah, because you know who's been saying that forever? It's me! I am the one who has been saying that. That would be me right here, right? Because, like, every solution, people are upset, right? Like, they don't release the Reps Universe 7 category. Like, let's say they released all the category missions for global except for Reps Universe 7. People will be upset about that. Let's say the whole GT Legendary Goku event just itself does not come out until November. People are upset about that, right? Like, there literally is no solution where people are not upset, right? Like, there's none. Like, you can't come up with a solution where people wouldn't be upset with it. I think aside from catching games up, which is what I've been saying for years now, the way they did it is fine, right? Guess what? It's tough. And I'm not really interested in listening to the complaints or concerns about this event being too tough either, because it's not. This event is actually, like, it's pretty easy, right? Like, the God event is way hard. Like, this isn't even comparable to the God event, I don't think. This is just, like, a stronger version of the Legendary Goku event, which is fine. Like, I love, you know, a new event like this, something added into it. But also remember, right, like, everyone is always talking about they want content. Well, this is tough. If you can't beat it day one, that's okay. This event is going to be here forever. You'll have plenty of time to get everything done. You don't need to be able to beat it day one, second one, right? You know, I would much rather the event is this hard right now on release so that it's actually a little bit more fun moving forward than they make it, like, piss easy and then everyone is jumping on there like, oh, it's so easy, right? Like, you know? Because, like, the reason the Extreme Super Battle Road stages were so easy for global is because they were so late. So there's so many units that just incinerate that, right? Like, right now, again, Reps of Universe 7 is pretty tough for global, but everyone, you know, knows that it's going to be easy in 2 months, right? Like, once, you know, if you get LR Evolution Blue Vegeta, he will solo this event by himself, pretty much, right? The revival, everything he can do. Everyone is going to be able to get LR Roshi easily as well. Like, global, you guys are going to be able to get it done very easily, right? No worries about that. Some of them, though, like Corroded Body and Mind, are a little bit tough. You know, maybe Connected Hope. I mean, Connected Hope, at the very least, does have a lot of big-time Super Saiyan characters that even free-to-play players are likely to have summoned for, right? Like the LR Physical Gogeta, STR Namek Super Saiyan Goku, LR Spirit Bomb Reserve Goku, are just, like, very common units that people probably did summon for. So, like, that one wouldn't be so bad. But, you know, I don't know, in, like, 4 months, or I guess I'll say within the next 4 months, we'll get, like, a Dokkan Fest baby, and he'll, like, destroy that stage, the Corroded Body and Mind stage, right? Like, you know, even if you can't get the categories done right now, it's okay. They don't go away. It's not like, oh my god, I've got a week to beat it or it goes away, I lose the stones forever. It's like, no, dude, it's always there. Like you'll be able to get it done. I would much rather they make these things way too hard on release so that it ages better, right? And again, this is also a good example of global players. The God event is way harder than this. Like in this event, you know, for example, STR Super Vegito can tank in here against the toughest fights, right? In the God event, he cannot. He can't. As soon as STR Super Vegito comes out, he's a sitting duck. He gets blasted away. So, you know, you want to keep that. And I'm talking about my rainbowed LR STR Super Vegito, full level 10 links. He gets smacked up. Now, I haven't really talked too much so far about the Grade 8 power run here. That's because, again, the initial point I was starting was that this is, I mean, I would say across the two versions, this is probably one of the easier ones, this or Battle of Wits. One reason, obviously, is the new Dokkan Fest Goku and Vegeta. They're just ridiculously powerful, right? Like, you see Goku, you know, 6 and 7 million attack stats left and right with ease. Vegeta is such a ridiculous tank after he super attacks. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's crazy. I think I decided to use my active skill right here. I'm just not even playing around. Like, there's no reason to even risk it. I'm pretty sure this is my first... I only did one attempt on this, I think. Because I got... at this point, like, when I'm recording the audio for this, I have all of the category missions done, no item. I think this one was first try, I think. The only one I actually really had trouble with was Power Absorption. Like, I know people are going to say, like, oh, let's do that Kuroda Body and Mind. Dude, that shit was easy. Like, I'm sorry, but it wasn't that bad. That was not that bad. Kuroda Body and Mind has the horses to get it done. Connected Hope, to me, was a way scarier run than Kuroda Body and Mind. Like, Connected Hope was a scare. That one was scary. But, like, this is a joke, right, compared to those other ones, because Vegeta, again, is untouchable. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he will get weaker. You notice when his passive is gone, by the way, because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta doesn't auto-super anymore. We got a little bit unlucky right there. I noticed it. What's weird about the Legendary Go, even the God event, I'm telling y'all, I feel like the God event is not like this. Where this bastard, this Goku in the Legendary Goku event, I swear... the amount of super attacks on your weak characters, like the one character's like, okay, I don't want the super attack aimed at this guy in this spot. And it's always like that. Like, the Legendary Goku event has always been that way, right? But I feel like the God event hasn't. Like, I feel like the God event is not like... I misplayed right there, by the way. I should have put Vegeta... I was a little bit nervous about this rotation, because this Grade 8 Goku hits hard. I believe, I saw the data, the numbers, and that this Grade 8 Goku has the hardest hitting normal attacks in this event, right? So Grade 8 Goku's normal attacks hit harder than even Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, his super attack hits harder than this Grade 8 super attack. So I kind of like that, right? They kind of like balance it. Like, it's not just a complete reskin. They did sort of change a little bit of the, like, pacing of the event or whatever. But I was a little bit nervous about this turn. That's why I misplayed and have Vegeta use his active skill in slot 3, because there's no way he would have finished off like, Goku. Like, Vegeta wasn't going to do 7 health bars with the active skill. So I could have put him in the middle to get more links active, right, with the Kid Gohan. Now, I'm using LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, by the way, instead of LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. With the Rainbow Orb changers around, I feel like Vegeta will be very safe. Especially if I keep a Vegeta and a Goku basically on each rotation, we should be good. We got very lucky right here that Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta doesn't have to worry about getting hit. Obviously, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta can super attack counter, as can Gogeta. But we did get relatively lucky. Don't forget that Vegito is supporting the entire team, by the way. It's only 20%. What is it? Is it 2 key and 20% attack and defense, I think? Is what Super Saiyan 4 Vegito gives to Grade 8 power. Let me just quickly double check that. But Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, like, again, if you have him, like, maybe rainbowed, if you got him level 10 links, like, he's still a very good unit, right? Like, he's not as good as, you know, say, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or a Dokkan Fest or something like that. But that Super Saiyan 4 Vegito is a great option on that Grade 8 power team. That's the thing. That's I would say that and the crossover team are his main assets, is how powerful he can be in those teams. All right, so he's giving 1 key and 20% attack and defense as supports that ability to Giant 8 power, right? Vegito also, of course, raises defense and super attack. He's just a really good unit, right? He's really solid. Dude, I can't believe how high his attack. He's not an exclusive, and he has 17,000 attack. Like, that's so good. He's really good. Like, that's the thing. Like, look how good those Heroes units were in November, right? This guy came out November 19th of 2020. I'm just very excited, because now it's like the Heroes units in 2021, like, are we going to get, like, masked Goku Black? Like, that would be a great buff to the Kuroda Body and Mind category, right? Or, you know, now we have Super Saiyan 2 Rose Goku Black. Like, there's a lot of characters like that we potentially could see added into the game. Kuroda Body and Mind is a category that really needs the help from Heroes, right? all those like Mass Saiyans, like Mass Saiyan, Dark Mass King, Black Mass Saiyan, the masked Dark Broly, like Dark Super Saiyan 4 Broly with the mask will be on Crota Body and Mind. So that category will get better in time with Heroes units. Hopefully this year we see some Hero Unit EZAs as well, because some of those older Hero units definitely could be looking pretty good with it. So again, I'm using Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Remember, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta will be great, provided that he is able to get his 18-key super attack. But with the Kid Goku and the Vegeta, we're completely good to go. Grade 8 power, by the way, is just so massively enhanced. Oh, did I miss any? I might have. I mean, here, you know what? We could do it for Vegeta as well. Bitch! Sit down, Goku. I might have missed a couple with Gogeta earlier, because I've just been sort of like blabbering on. Okay, yeah, so Vegeta, right? It's really good. Obviously, everyone would have been more excited with just a transforming Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, right? Those will definitely come in the future. But them just adding the active skills where they go Super Saiyan 4, basically allowing them to then be on the Grade 8 Power category team is really good. It's actually a little bit unfortunate that Vegeta, I feel like they could have added Vegeta to the Giant category too because of that. Because like it's literally the same logic, right? Like Vegeta's on Grade 8 Power because of his Super Saiyan 4, but he could be on Giant because he goes Grade 8 during the active skill as well, right? I feel like that would be cool. That would be very helpful because he would be the best unit on the Giant category team, I think. I would argue that Vegeta is just outright better than LR Baby. So like that would be good, right? That Vegeta as the best. Would he? I'm just sort of like rambling about random stuff right here because again, this team is so good, right? There's not really much like avenue to be scared about or nervous about or anything, right? Like, I mean, if Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta wouldn't counter a super attack, like we could get caught. But like, we have a lot of GT category units on the team, so like Goku, Goku's defense is good, right? Like, look at that. He's at almost 200k defense right there. We're just looking good. Now, also, again, keep in mind, our low, see, like the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's passives have now worn off, which means he loses attack, defense, ki, and then now his super effective against all types is a coin flip. It's a 50% chance to happen. It's no longer guaranteed the way it is before his passive wears out, right? All right, so let me take a look at this Giant category team. Would Vegeta be the best unit on the Giant category team? Where is it? I'm like getting all mixed up. Giants. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Because like AGL Tapion is really good, but I mean he's really good when he's next to LR Tapion, right? Yeah, Vegeta would easily be the best unit on this team. He's definitely better than LR Baby. Okay. All right, well, there you go. That's because like they need to, in order to make teams like Giant good, they have to do creative things like that, right? Like they, basically with the active skill are allowing Goku and Vegeta to be on this category team, which massively helps it out. I really wish they would have done that as well with putting Vegeta on Giant. Now, Goku doesn't go Grade 8 during his... Bitch! Goku doesn't go Grade 8 during his animation, so I'm okay with him not being on Giant form, but Vegeta really should be, right? Because this Kid Gohan is on Giant, right? So, like, it's sort of a similar thing. It's just kind of an inconsistent... Oh, no, he's not... Oh, no, he's not. Wow. Yeah, okay, that's very stupid as well. Okay, so yeah, this Kid Gohan should be added to Giant as well, by the way. Wow, that's really dumb. I just noticed. I can't remember every ridiculous category shaft all the time, right? Yeah, he's not on Giant, which is just ridiculous. See, right here. Okay, we get a good look at it. Boom, Grade 8. He attacks. He should be on there, for sure. 100%. He should be on there. This may have been a misplay, by the way, as well. Man, I was sloppy during this run. I think I was very overconfident in the team, but I probably would have been better off just putting Super Saiyan 4 Vegito in slot 1 anyway. So in case you guys are not aware, when you do your active skill with Vegeta, on the turn you use the active skill, when you get your orbs, you immediately get your defense activated. So I think Vegeta had, what, like 300k plus defense right there? So I felt comfortable putting him in slot 1, but I think it would have just been a much better play, probably, to put Super Saiyan 4 Vegito in slot 1, And then we could save Vegeta's active skill for Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku and destroy him, right, pretty easily. Now, also, for a lot of this run, keep in mind that that Gohan is actually pretty damn good if there's a Goku on rotation. That's why a lot of this run, I did have, you know, this Goku sort of with that LR Gohan, you know, to sort of allow them to work together. So I will have to definitely be careful in this last phase of the fight if Goku and Gohan are not going to be on like a rotation or anything like that together. But again, I do sort of just, there's not really specific rotations I'm doing at this point, right? I'm kind of just going very loosey-goosey with it right here. We have a lot of int type units, right? We have both Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas and we have int Vegeta, so we should be good. Like, see, this is pretty good exactly as is. Like, this is a really good rotation that's going to allow us to do well. Because Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, at the end, he would take a lot of damage from a super attack, but chances are pretty good that he would be able to counter, right? And that was also good for Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, because he would have been able to super attack first and raise his defense. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta just eats it, but, I mean, honestly, that's not really that bad, considering he gets a 50% defensive buff on super attack, and that's all the damage he took right there. Like, we should be good, right? Because we do have characters, we're not really rocking stacking characters on this team, but we do have characters that have high defensive stats, right? So they should be able to heal up a bunch for us. I think we'll be okay. Again, there was, besides the one turn against Great Ape Goku, like, I was pretty, like, I was actually overconfident in most of this run right here, right? Like, it wasn't really too tricky or anything like that. Let me know which ones you guys are, you know, finding very easy or having trouble with. Again, if you have either Goku or Vegeta, if you have maybe Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, like, if you've got a couple of the big guns on this team, this one is not going to be bad, right? But, well, I don't know. I guess because as far as leaders for this team goes, you have Super Saiyan 4 Broly, you have the int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but, like, you could use that physical kid Gohan as your lead, and then a friend Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and you're going to be good to go, right? Like, honestly, that's all you need. Like, as long as you've got that kid Gohan. Again, this mission, but then people say, oh, but I wasn't able to beat those first 10 stages of Extreme Super Battle Road. It's like, well, then this event is not, this category mission is not designed for you anyway, right? Like, remember, not everything is also designed for, like, newer players and stuff like that. Like, again, that's kind of getting back to what I was talking about earlier. They've got to balance some of this stuff around being difficult day one, right? Like, it's a challenge. And I know a lot of people will say that, you know, difficulty in Dokkan is RNG, but I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's a gacha game. The whole game is RNG. Whole game is RNG, man. Like, you know, even like, dude, like Legends PvP's got a lot of RNG. Feints, how fast you get your Dragon Balls and your cards for Rising Rush. It's a lot of RNG in Legends, right? Look at, I mean, Grand Cross, I don't know the specifics of what the RNG is, but I know that there is RNG as well with, like, you know, certain abilities hitting and stuff like that. So, you know, RNG is a factor in every single game. Even, you know, Legends, if you're just like Goresh, who's like overly, like way better than everyone at the game, then you can overcome RNG, like running a bad team, all that stuff, right? But, you know, even in PvP, skill-based, like, gacha games, there's still a ridiculous amount of RNG. It's just the nature of it, right? So I don't really like the argument where saying, Dokkan doesn't have difficulty, it's just RNG. Well, yeah, dude, but you're just describing every single gacha game ever, right? Like, yeah, Dokkan is not Dark Souls. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that Dokkan is not as good as Dark Souls, right? What do you want me to say, all right? Like, well, I mean, okay, I do say that, but we know in truth Dokkan is the greatest video game known to man. Let me relax on that point, actually. I'm going to backtrack that real fast. Y'all could like Dark Souls best game ever. I'm going to put Dokkan at number 1. Look at this. Dark Souls doesn't have this right here. Gogeta. Look at the smirk. Look at that smile. It's over. All right. Dark Souls does not got that right there. Oh, look at this guy. Now, keep in mind, him double supering is really good because, again, he gets to 50% defense on super attack. He's just still so busted. I love Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Again, I do like Goku and Vegeta, the Dokkan Fest, I think slightly better than him. But that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is still a really, really powerful TUR. Definitely deserving of being one of the top TURs in the game. I'll probably do a video taking Videl into here very soon and letting her just absolutely dominate in Cream Pie as well. But, you know, we know Videl. Videl is a dirty, nasty, filthy girl, and she dominates in here. So there you guys go. Pretty sort of like casual, clean, no item run. You know, a lot of these Super Saiyan 4s, like, they all have the chance to, like, super attack counter and stuff like that. So there just wasn't really many turns where we were, like, uber in danger or anything like that, right? Like, this was really pretty casual. Just quickly, before we end, looking at other units who could be good. Obviously, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku would be really good in this event, but I'm just not running him because I'm going for a no-item run, and I don't, like, if he gets caught with this super attack from this full power Goku, like, we lose. Right? And, like, this is the longest phase, so I just felt better not even bringing him. And Vegeta's usually worse than Goku because of the fact that you have to get the 18 key instead of the 12 key for the extra defense. But with the orb changers, that becomes kind of a moot point, because the way I was running the team, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta literally got the 18 key super attack like every single turn because of how powerful Rainbow Orb changing is, right? And how effective the Rainbow Orbs are with the LR Super Saiyan 4s. So let's go ahead and grab our mission right here. We will then go over the team. By the way, this is going to get a lot easier for both Global and JP because the 2-year anniversary Super Saiyan 4s are about to EZA, and I imagine they will dominate this. The Super Saiyan 4s are probably going to be better than the LR Super Saiyan 4s, just outright. I think it's going to happen pretty easily, actually. So that's going to be interesting. And yeah, I believe this whole team is full level 10 links, really good equips. Yeah, it is. So the whole team is like this is one of my big boy teams. I've put a lot of resources and a lot of effort into, as you guys can see. Really good equips. I think Gohan might not have really good equips. Yeah, he's the only character. But all of the other characters have got good equips, just good everything. Let me actually take a look at Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. If he doesn't have extra stuff, I might put an extra equip on him right now. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to definitely put some, because he's useful. I want him to be a little bit better. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time.